I'm a beast.
Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not. I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime, and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like
Optimus Prime.
I can't hit the ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out with you.
Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
It's Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left of the 5-yard line. Stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out, downtown, Yahtzee! By Landry, double zero, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown, knocks down a triple.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Terry Queenan from Earth Tech Systems Geothermal. We're in Nashua, New Hampshire today. We just finished putting geothermal in this historical home built in 1937. Let's go in and check it out. We're now inside the house. These are the two well lines coming in. There's one 500-foot borehole. This is the piping. This is the flow center that moves the water to the geothermal unit, which is over here. This is a very simple, high-efficiency system made by water furnace. This is the return duct, and we have the unit in place here. This is the Water Furnace 7 series that's in this home. This is the return air filter. Those are the pipes coming from the non-pressurized flow center. The blower is on the top, the compressor's on the bottom. Very quiet machine. This is a storage tank that makes very warm water. The water goes from this point into an on-demand tankless when there's a call for showers, cooking, etc. So not only is the customer going to save an immense amount of money, they're going from about a $1,300 a year oil bill to be on target right now for about a $300 geothermal bill, and the well is directly under me. If you'd like to learn more, check us out on our website, earthtechsystems.com.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Hi, this is Ryan from Earth Tech Systems in Harvard, Massachusetts, taking a look at the first step of our geothermal installation. Let's go check it out.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Stello Stadium here in the Gate City of Nashua, New Hampshire. We are live on the Highlight Guy. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. And we're bringing to you today game number 4 of 6. The next competition we have on the field will feature the Windham Wolverines 5th and 6th grade junior team, the JV junior team, against the Nashua Cougars junior team. The Varsity took the first one here, the Windham Wolverines, by a score of 35-0. We'll see if the JV version can fare a little bit better. It is a day that saw rain for much of the first 3 games, and now the skies are still a little overcast and cloudy, but the rain has stopped for the most part. We will be bringing, as we mentioned, 6 games to you today. This is game number 4, and we are ready to get underway. I said Jaguars. They're the Wolverines. They will one day become Jaguars of the Windham variety. Windham High School, known as the Jaguars. Same color scheme and uniforms for the most part. will receive the opening kickoff. Nashua deferred to the second half, so they will get the ball in the second half. Nashua set to kick off. They are going right to left, the black uniforms with the blue, Columbia blue numbers. And Windham in their white shirts, blue pants going left to right. Game was scheduled for a 2 o'clock kickoff. We're just about 2:04 right now, so close to being right on time. The left-footed kick goes to about the 39-yard line, takes a couple of bounces, and here come the Wolverines. A nice tackle there on the kickoff. Looked like number 10 for the Cougars on the stop. That was Hudson Blow. And it was Ethan Baker on the return for the Wolverines. They'll set up shop 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Wolverines break the huddle about 12 yards away from the ball, run up to the line of scrimmage. We'll get that same look with a slot to the left, tight end is right, shotgun snap. Barking signals, here we go. This is number 10 off to the left side, bounces off a would-be tackler, and it's 10 on 10. Great play there by the defense of the Cougars. Coming up to make that stop was Hudson Blow, and he took on number 10, Cam Russell. The two of them met at about the 40, we'll call it the 42-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the play. Quarterback is Ethan Baker. Shotgun snap, same formation once again. Here comes the snap. Now they'll run that little counter play. This is number 81, and he gets wrestled down. Looked like big number 50 in on that stop for the Cougars. It was Dominic Evans. Carrying the ball there was number 81, Connor Dowd. So pickup of maybe a yard. Huge 3rd down coming up for both teams. Be great if the Cougar defense could answer the call here. Get off the field. Same formation, slot is to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Here comes a total sweep to the right, and he will do a nice job of bouncing that to the outside. He'll pick up the necessary yardage, finally runs out of bounds. And he'll pick up the Wolverine 1st down. That was number 34, Billy Lawrenson. He will pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines from the Nashua 42-yard line. Same formation, slot is to the left, back on either side of the quarterback in the shotgun. Try to get him to jump off sides. They wouldn't. Oh, and a little miscommunication. Ball hits the ground in the backfield, covered up there. And I think Baker thought it was going inside, and maybe Russell thought it was going outside. And so a loss of about 5 yards on the play. 2nd down, we'll call it 15. They've stayed with that tight end to the right side the entire time on this drive. This time they get the handoff, and he's trying to get to the edge. A great job there, and you'll take a look at that. Number 15 for the Cougars does exactly what you teach. You come up outside in, you try to force it back inside, That was Cooper Schwartz, and he did a fantastic job on that tackle. Anytime you can keep the offense going east and west and you don't allow them to turn their shoulders up the field, that is battle won. It was Cam Russell on that offering, and he lost another yard on that carry. So third down, we'll call it 19. Formation to this side now. Almost losing the handle. This time cuts it right up the middle, stacked up. And that was number 20 on the carry, I believe, for the Wolverines. Say that was Willie, potentially it was Willie Fanjoy if there is a 20, and there is. So this is fourth down. We'll call it 4th and 14. Formation recognition. All right, here we go. Looks like they're going to punt this. We'll see. A rainmaker of a snap. Good catch there. The left-footed boot goes straight up in the air and takes a Cougar bounce. And apparently they're going to mark it where it hit the ground as opposed to where it rolled. If they had put it to where it rolled, it would have been about a 6 or 7 yard punt potentially. That was number 33, Russell Roberts, on the punt. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Nice job defensively there, getting a little aggressive at the last couple of plays, making some things happen there. 1st and 10 Cougars from their own 38-yard line. We'll see if this version of the Cougar offense can matriculate the ball down the field. Under center. And they faked the isolation play. The quarterback just kept it, so it was a very long developing play. That was Hudson Blow, I believe, on the carry. Lost a yard. Power eye left, under center, split end, straight dive, handoff to the up back. And that was number 41, I believe, for the Cougars, Riker Ducharme. Looked like Riker was brought down by Connor Dowd, number 81 for Windham. So 3rd down and 9 now. Not much movement up front. .351 to go here in the first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter. Did I just jinx it, Steve? Maybe so. Yeah, he's nodding, yeah. Third and 9. Cougars break the huddle. They come out. He'll be under center. Looks like they're having a little trouble formation-wise. Let's see what they do. And it'll be a total quarterback sweep to the left, and waiting there for him is about half of the defense. So shuttling in some players here, expecting the punt to take place, is Windham. We used to call them SMUs, Special Mission Units. .233 and counting in the first quarter. I think Steve just unplugged me here. He's trying to electrocute me. I don't know, one of the two. All right, under center, they're running a play here. Let's see. Maybe a toss punt. Nope, they're going to run the toss. We got a penalty on the play. It's either going to be holding or a face mask. We'll have to wait and see it through, and the clock will stop on the penalty. It'll be a holding call on the offense. That penalty will be declined. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. So Cougars electing not to punt. Played some pretty good team defense in the first series. We'll see if they can continue the trend. All right, tight end is left, slot to the right, shotgun, backs on either side. We have a whistle. First time out charge to Nashua. Now give us a chance to talk about this Nashua Cougar organization. They're a nonprofit, and they were created to give every child the opportunity to reach their greatest potential in youth football. They work with the Nashua High School North coaches to ensure their athletes are ready to compete at the high school level by the time they arrive, giving them the greatest opportunity to continue to excel beyond high school. So you want to learn more about this organization, visit the Nashua Cougars website at nashuacougars.net. That's nashuacougars.net. And by the way, stay up to date with all of the Highlight Guys' upcoming live streams. Subscribe to the Highlight Guys Sports Network and our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games that you want to see. Just go to thehighlightguy.com, choose the live stream page, and click the buy option. For the YouTube, search the Highlight Guy and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. And Steve Cody, the Highlight Guy himself, was just working the camera. Got a shot of the Cougar huddle. Now he is zeroed in on the Windham Wolverine huddle. These referees have been out there all day as well. Got to hand it to them. Kudos to the officials. First and 10 for the Wolverines. Tight end is left, slot is right. Backs flank the quarterback, and here we go. That one went a little bit inside. That was Cam Russell. Kind of cut it up early into the teeth of that Cougar defense. He'll pick up 1, maybe 2 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and about 8. You can see the Cougar quarterback, or rather the Wolverine quarterback. Look at his wristband, calling the play. Got the signal from the sideline. Now tight end is right. Slot is to the left. Comes your counter play. Fake on the counter. They stayed home on the backside. And a great play there by number 33 for the Cougars. He didn't bite. Russell Roberts stayed home, shrunk down, waited. And that's a great example of you are not going to chase anything to the other side down on the line of scrimmage. You're going to chase it down at an angle. So stay home, 1,000, 2, 1,000. If nothing shows, then you go. Well, it showed, and he was in the right spot at the right time. Loss on the play, 3rd down and 14. Nice job of filling that gap. That is exactly what it should look like. Each player on the Cougar defense did their job. They had an inside out, they had an outside in, they had an alley fill. And again, not to say that it was perfect, but to say that they were in the right place to force that action. So it'll be 4th down. We'll call it 8. Big play coming up for both of these teams. Cougars would like nothing more than to get off the field again. Windham trying to extend this drive. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It is 0-0. We'll flip sides of the field. That'll give us a chance to talk about Bouvier Prepare. They provide comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. And Earth Tech Systems, who are they? They're a premier provider of heat pump technology with a strong specialization in geothermal HVAC systems. By championing energy efficiency and sustainability, their innovative solutions not only prioritize environmental benefits, but also help customers have significantly and save significantly on energy costs. Whether you're considering a new heat pump system or need repairs, their skilled team is ready to handle even the most complex projects. Learn more about their cutting-edge designs and unmatched expertise at earthtechsystems.com. That's earthtech, T-E-C-H, systems.com. Jason Roby, Steve Cody up here in the booth at Nashua's Stellos Stadium. The day started out in a downpour, still overcast, but the rain has stopped. The field is dry. And we are calling our 4th of 6 games here this afternoon. Big 4th down play coming up for the Windham Wolverines. Tight end is left, slot to the right, back on either side of the quarterback. This is number 20 into the boundary. They're chasing, and I don't think he got it. I think he ran out of real estate over there. That's what happens when you run into the boundary. We do have a player down. He's trying to get up, taking his time, and kind of squatting down. It was a collision right down there on the sideline. And that was number 20, Willie Fanjoy, on the run, but a great job of coming up and getting involved in the mix was number 15, and he runs off the field. It was a really nice defensive play. Otherwise, it would be 1st down for the Wolverines. That was Cooper Schwartz. So the Cougars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. It's a battle of field position, and so far that has been won by Windham, but you don't win the game on field position. You win it on points on the scoreboard. So Nashua are going to try to flip the script here and get some positive yardage to get out of their own end. That's right, Steve. The game is won on the scoreboard. Those of you that did not know. I think we're missing, it was either an unbalanced line or we're missing some players. I don't even know. Nice cut there. Good blocking at the point of attack and a great job of finding that open seam. And Jaden Medeiros Picks up a, we'll call it 6. Second and long, 4. That time the Cougars spread them out and hit that hole going vertically. And you'll find that the easty-westy stuff, while nice, if you don't have the afterburners, get north and south. And that's exactly what happened there. And you'll take 6 yards of play all day long. All right, the huddle breaks there under center. Slot is to the right. I formation behind the quarterback. They'll just run a fake ISO play, and the quarterback will keep it. Puts on the brakes, kind of grabbed by the back of the neck. Not quite a horse collar, but he'll pick up 2. That'll set up a 3rd down. Might even get him 3. 3rd down and 1. So a big play there. They fake the isolation. We used to call that triple ice, where the quarterback follows. Huge play for the Cougar offense. 8:03 to go, first half. I believe it's an unbalanced line. They run into each other. And again, got to get vertical. He'll take a loss. And now it's 4th down. Decision time. Loss of a yard on the play. It'll be 4th down and 2. We'll see how they want to play this. Because at some point, that field position battle, if you keep losing it, the field gets mighty slanted. Cougars break the huddle, run up to the ball. It's on the near side hash at the 40-yard line. We're going to get a timeout. Nashua Cougars. That's the second timeout for the Cougars. They have 1 left in the half with 6:53 to go here. We are still scoreless here in the game number 4 of 6. Now give us a chance to ask you, are you looking to play sports in college? If the answer is yes, then let the highlight guy, that's us, help you get noticed and recruited. We create highlight videos, we film sporting events, and we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the highlight guy, you are the star. So let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. That's steve@thehighlightguy.com. And by the way, as a nonprofit organization, the Nashua Cougars could not thrive and provide such a great experience for the athletes without the generosity of their sponsors. They'd like to give a huge Cougar roar to the top sponsors of the 2025 season. That includes Basco Excavation, Lopez Hardwood Floor Services, and Comcast. To all of the sponsors not mentioned, the Cougars want you to know they are very thankful for everything you do, and they want to help ensure the athletes have everything they need. So they thank you very, very much. All right, here we go. Big 4th down play. They're going to fake that ISO. If he reads his block, he could get it. Bounces to the outside, just not enough speed. It's going to be short, potentially, of the line to gain. We'll see where they spot that ball. First down. There you go. So he got just enough. Couldn't quite turn the corner, but he got just enough vertically to ensure the first down. They'll move the sticks. My initial thought was he was short, but I've been known to be wrong on occasion, Steve. Several. First and 10 Cougars from their own 37-yard line. Unbalanced line to the left. Bounces out. Oh, no, no, no. Stay inside on that. Tried to break contain and lost 4 yards in the process. Got to get vertical. And I'm sure the coaches are talking to him. Easty-westy is not a good thing. Sometimes no gain is better than a 4-yard loss. Second down for the Cougars. They're behind the sticks. Cougars break the huddle, hustle up to the ball. It's just about in the middle of the field. Maybe favoring more left hashish side. Unbalanced line to the left. Same play, but there's a great example of what we just talked about. That particular play did not gain any yards, but it did not lose any yards either. So it is a third down. We'll call it a short 4 or a long 3. And by the way, if you have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, that's right, we got one of those. Please click the subscribe button so that you can be sure to be aware whenever we schedule a live stream. That one didn't flow very well off the tongue, Steve. That was a bad read by me. Subscribe to the Highlight Guy. Click on that button. YouTube. Ready? Go. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. We are still scoreless at Stello Stadium. Skies opened up early this morning. They have since stopped. We're going to get a delay of game penalty, I'm guessing. Yep. That's the first one we've seen all day long. So that's a 5-yard penalty. They'll back them up. And now it's third and about 20. Toss sweep, reverses field. Can he pick up a block here? He tries to. We're going to get a holding call. It's going to be, I think, accepted. We'll see. There's a player down on the field. Was the ball carrier. He got thrown down. Appears to be number 6, Rylan Clark. Taking a look at him. Might have had the wind knocked out of him when he was thrown to the ground. Good sportsmanship being shown there by all the players and the fans as he gets helped off the field. They're talking about the penalty now and what they're going to do. I think they'll probably decline it and make it 4th down. If they take him back, it would make it about a 3rd and 30. They're going to take him back, and they're going to let him repeat the down. So field position is important.
10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Replay 3rd down.
So once again, playing behind the sticks are the Cougars. Call it 3rd down and about 29. Quarterback keeps the ball. just gets wrestled down. Maybe a gain of a half yard. That'll set up 4th down. So they had something going in terms of flipping the field position. At one point, they were just shy of their own 40, and now they're on their 20. .241 and counting to go in this first half. We are still scoreless here at Stello Stadium. Our 4th of 6 games. It's the Windham Wolverines and the Nashua Cougars in the 5th and 6th grade junior team JV game. We're watching Northeast Junior High football on the highlight guy. High formation. Isolation play goes next to nowhere. May have lost a yard. First down, Windham. So Windham sets up shop on the Cougar 19-yard line going in. We'll see if the Cougars can get to halftime with this game still scoreless or if the Wolverines can punch one in. Tight end is to the right, slot is to the left. They go to the field on a little speed sweep, little slot speed sweep, and he's got the edge, and I think he's going to go, but we get 2 flags for a block in the back, if I'm not mistaken. So they'll celebrate, but I think it'll be short-lived, as I believe there was either a hold or a clip over there on the edge. Billy Lawrenson scores the touchdown. .99% sure that one's being taken off the board. Now I'm 100% sure. Illegal block in the back against the Wolverines. And that block really wasn't necessary if he just let him run, because it seems to me that Lawrenson has the afterburners. He's got some speed out there. So it's a spot foul. It'll be first and about 14. Run the same play to the other side. But I'll tell you right now, the corner did his job, turned it in. There was nobody there to help. We have another penalty flag down. How was Lawrenson again? We'll check what that call's all about. Looks like they're bringing that one back too, potentially. Yeah, another block in the back. So basically, poor Billy, he's had about 42 yards taken off of his stats here. Got a timeout taken by Windham with 1:38 to go in the first half. So 2 consecutive plays, the Wolverines get positive yardage from Lawrenson, only to have the play brought back due to an infraction of illegal blocks in the back. Interestingly enough, those spot fouls Still keep it 1st and 14. Hey, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb at thedowgroup.com. That's Deb, D-E-B, at thedowgroup.com. First down, 14. Just a quick handoff right up off the guard tackle hole, and on the hash he goes. Nice pickup there. Pickup of about 6 yards on the play. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. .65 seconds to go in the first half. The slot is to the left. The tight end is to the right. Barking signals. Handoff. Bounces outside. Stacked up there by a host of Cougars. Good sportsmanship. And another timeout called by Windham there. That's their 2nd timeout. They have 1 more left. So however this play works out, they'll have an opportunity to run 1 more play. It is 3rd down. They can get a 1st down if they get down inside the 10-yard line. Going to get to about the 9 to get a 1st down. They have 1 timeout remaining in the half. This Cougar defense is just bent and bent and bent, but not broken. And they've been aided by the penalty flag on this particular drive. Pair of block in the backs. But those spot fouls haven't driven them back so far that they couldn't get a 1st down. They just out of reach. Ball shaded towards the right hash. 36 seconds to go. See the sticks off to the right. They got to get inside the 10, just about to the 9-yard line for a 1st down. They'll have 2 cracks at that 1st down. We'll see if they use the timeout. Handoff outside. He's got a lane. We'll see if they call him out of bounds. No, they wind the clock. Now they stop it with 28 seconds to go. It is a 1st down, so it'll be 1st down and goal to go for the Wolverines from the 5-yard line. 26 seconds there, winding that clock. Now they stop it. And the Wolverines will call a timeout. You have to wonder if they'll call 2 plays here. If they do not score here, they'll have to get right on that line of scrimmage and quickly run a play, or they'll run out of time. So I'm sure what Coach is doing in this particular situation, he's got 2 plays that he's thinking about if they don't get in. Now, if you throw into the end zone, if you pass the ball and it's incomplete, the clock will stop. So it's a game of chess right now, and I'm sure the coaching staff of the Cougars are going through all of those scenarios with the team. You can tackle him inbounds shy of the goal line, you can probably get to halftime. So let's set the scene for you. Ball is on the 5-yard line. Far hash. Windham threatening to score the game's first points. They are trying to get in and break this 0-0 tie. They cannot get a first down. They cannot stop the clock with a timeout. The only thing that will stop the clock is out of bounds or an incomplete pass. The number of downs and the time does not matter. Little miscommunication in the backfield. Delay. Cuts it up. And he is in for the touchdown. He got vertical north and south. Had he continued going east and west, no idea how it would have turned out for him. But Cam Russell finds himself in the end zone. Has the game's first points on the board. Call that a 5-yard run to the left side. They ran it to the field. And now the clock will stop as they run an untimed down for that 2-point conversion from the 3-yard line. Still 14 seconds left on the clock before the intermission. All right, here we go. The slot is to the right. Tight end is to the left. Rolling right, has a man. Pass is complete, and he is in. Billy Lawrenson completes the 2-point conversion on the pass. And a nice pass there. Lawrenson makes the score 8-0 now with 14 seconds to go in the first half. That'll give us a chance to talk to you about Earth Tech Systems. Who are they? They're a local premier green heating and cooling technology company. The goal is to save you time and save you money. They specialize in geothermal HVAC systems. For your heating or cooling needs, contact the experts at earthtechsystems.com. No install or repair project is too challenging for the experts at Green HVAC Technology. Call or email rather earthtechsystems.com. And don't email them. You go to their website. Check it out. Good stuff. Little pooch kick. Nice job of fielding that grounder. There's no time came off the clock. Must have gotten it clean with his knee firmly planted on the ground. So this will probably be the last play of the half unless Nashua does something where they would use a timeout here to save themselves some clock. We'll see what type of play they have, any kind of a trick. Well, they called their final timeout with 14 seconds left to go, so they won't be able to call timeout should they get a big chunk of yardage here. You are watching live on the highlight guy, Jason Roby and Steve Cody. Hey, we're here all day, folks, all day with you, our new best friends. Calling all of the games from 8 this morning until whenever the sun goes down, Steve. The Patriots are playing right now. Don't tell me what the score is. I want to watch it when I get home. Been a pretty good defensive battle and a situation where field position did end up mattering. All right, the ball is on the midfield stripe, shading the left hash. Cougars come out of the timeout. They tight end to the right. Handoff and a reverse look. In a situation where they didn't look in the backfield, the Wolverines just kind of did their job and stood and waited for it to come to them. And as a result, the first half will come to an end with your score. The Windham Wolverines 8, the Nashua Cougars 0. You are watching On the Highlight Guy. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back with second half action right after these messages.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not, cause I stepped in my zone when I pulled into the I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime, and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like
I was prime.
I can't hit the ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out with you.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guide can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguide.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguide.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to Stello Stadium here in the Gate City of Nashua, New Hampshire. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. You are watching the highlight guy. You're watching Northeast Junior High football, and it is the Windham Wolverines 5th and 6th grade JV junior team taking on the Nashua Cougars. It is 8-0 in favor of the Wolverines. Nashua deferred the opening toss, so they will get the ball to start the second half. Getting ready to kick the ball off is number 56, Lucas Cutting. He'll put his right foot into this ball. It's tilted quite far in the tee. We'll see what he has planned. Yeah, a little pooch kick right there, and takes a nice little bounce into the waiting arms of number 33, Russell Roberts. He'll get pulled down right there, but the Cougars will have favorable field position here. We'll see if they can't get that ball over the 50-yard line, get a couple of first downs, and make this interesting. Both teams went into the locker room halftime to make their adjustments. Although you don't move many mountains at halftime, you tweak maybe one or two things and shore some things up, but we'll see what happens here. The Cougars break the huddle, come out near side hash at the 46-yard line. Make that the 47. They're going to tight end trade this thing. I don't know if on purpose or by design. A little isolation play. He wants to bounce it outside and waiting for him. And again, all Windham is doing is they're just staying where they are and doing their responsibility, and the players are bouncing right out to them because those outside flank players are not collapsing down inside. That's not their job. So every time that ball bounces, you see two Windham players just waiting for the ball to get there. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. If you're the running back, you have to trust in where you're supposed to go and get there. Got to get north and south. Head towards those end zones. Ball's in the middle of the field, 47-yard line. 2nd down and 10. This play is going to lose several yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 14. Cougars find themselves in the favorable position of being behind the chains, and it's been a common theme for them here this afternoon. This Windham defense has their ears pinned back. We have 2 games left remaining today. It'll be the 7th and 8th grade team, JV and varsity teams. Big 3rd down for the Cougars. Toss sweep to the left. And look at the pursuit, cut back, and a nice job of cutting back. He almost made it back to the original line of scrimmage, and he does. Good effort there by number 7 for the Cougars. That was Landon Seamard. So a nice pickup on 3rd down. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Cougars break the huddle, run to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have dialed in here. Excuse me. High formation, quarterback under center. He handed it off, and the ball carrier ran right by it, wasn't ready for the handoff. So it was fumbled, and that'll give the ball back to Windham. First and 10, Wolverines from the Nashua Cougar 45-yard line. Clock continues to run. No, they changed possession, so they won't wind it yet. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. I want to thank you all for joining us here today at Stello Stadium. Clouds are slowly starting to clear as it heads past the 3 o'clock hour. You can hear him yelling 10 seconds till the delay of game. Watch him hustle up. They're not going to use that timeout. They don't have to. Good job by Windham. Nice tackle there on the far side. Looked like number 50 on number 20. That was Dominic Evans. Carrying the ball was number 20, Willie Fanjoy. You can see how this time Windham gets back into the huddle quickly. Second down, we'll call it 8 yards to go from the 43. Little miscommunication. They don't have enough players in the line of scrimmage. Now they do. Fanjoy again around the right side. He's got a seam. One man to beat. He beats the angle. 10-5. Touchdown. Willie Fanjoy. From 43 yards out, heads to pay dirt. So quickly, it's 14-0 as Windham will try to tack on the 2-point conversion. All right, they break the huddle, come up to the 3-yard line. Tight end is to the right, slot to the left. Two backs flank the quarterback, barking signals now. Number 34, he'll roll left, has a man. And just couldn't quite hold on to it. So the score will stay 14-0 with 5:46 to go in the third quarter. As mentioned, we have two more games that we're going to be broadcasting today. One of those games includes the defending 7th and 8th grade Northeast Junior High School Championship team, the defending champion, Nashua Cougars. They were mostly 7th graders last year, so a lot of those players return. Ready to do the honors, kicking the ball off is number 56, Lucas Cutting. Lucas puts his right foot into the ball. A nice job there to keep possession by number 33. What a lot of people don't understand is you do not have to touch. Once that ball carrier is on the ground in possession of the ball, he is down. He's given himself up. His knee is on the ground, his forearm's on the ground, elbow, what have you. The clock stops. Antonio Rosario did a nice job of fielding that ball. And the Cougars will set up shop on the Windham side of the field at about the 49.5-yard line. Bouvier Prepare provides comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. Are you getting married? Or perhaps you just want to renew your vows? You need affordable justice of the peace services? Feel free to contact Jason the JP at jasonthejp.com. I will provide a personalized ceremony for you at a reasonable cost. Contact Jason the JP at jasonthejp.com. And if you've not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button so that you can be aware whenever we're scheduling a live stream. Also want to wish my father-in-law, Fast Freddie Irons, a happy 90th birthday. 90 years young. Happy birthday, Fred. Man won the Penn Relays when he was when he was in high school. Oh! A collision in the backfield. Good penetration by the Windham front, creating all kinds of havoc. And knocked things back, so a loss of 4 on the play. Second down and 14, so the Cougars are back in their own territory again. Second down and 14 for Nashua. They break the huddle. Split end is to the right. Wing is to the left. I formation. Toss sweep. And someone was zigging and the other one was zagging. And that ball missed the mark. Fortunate for the Cougars to fall on top of that one. So third down and 23 for Nashua. Not many plays in the playbook designed to get 23 yards. This one, however, a little quarterback scramble to the left side. Maybe looked promising at the outset, but just great team speed defensively for the Windham Wolverines. So that's going to set up a fourth down and 24. And that will turn the ball over on downs as they'll have to move the sticks back down to the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines. Steve, I think do they play the varsity game first in the next game? No, they play it second. They'll be the nightcap, okay? So our next game will be the 7th and 8th grade game, JV team, and then it will be the varsity team. There have been times where they've switched those around. Wolverines break the huddle, come out tight left, slot right. We call that formation blue when you have two backs in the backfield next to the quarterback. They break, contain, and knifing through is number 32. That was Liam Botch. We have an injury on the field. That'll give us a chance to talk about these Nashua Cougar youth football program in its entirety. They're thriving in just their 3rd year, and they're looking forward to seeing where this season brings them. They have the hardest working group of coaches who dedicate their time to developing athletes' football skills and teaching them life lessons that they will carry with them for the rest of their lives. If you'd like to become one of those coaches, please contact them at NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. Windham breaks the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Wide slot this time. Coming around the right side, cutting back against the grain. This time lassoed down. A nice tackle there by number 50 for the Nashua Cougars. That was Dom Evans. This Matt Parati, I believe, was on the carry for Windham. Loss of maybe a yard. 2nd down and 11. Direct snap. Throw into the flat. Pass is complete. Nice tackle there. Immediately gathered in. And a good job by number 10 for the Nashua Cougars and minimizing that gain. Hudson Blow kept it to no gain, so 3rd and 11. Excuse me. My 4th of 6 games today, folks. Things might start to get a little raspy. Handoff outside. Nobody there. Nice stiff arm and a good finish on the tackle. It was once again Hudson Blow. He was able to corral and bring down Liam Bosch again. And what does that set up? That sets up a 4th down and 3. So arguably the play of the game for both these teams as we are seconds away from entering the fourth quarter. And that's where we will go. Hey, we're going to take a quick break, pay some bills. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action. You are watching The Highlight Guy. All right, we are back. It's fourth quarter action here at Stello Stadium. Windham Wolverines once again knocking on the doorstep, trying to extend their lead. We'll get a pass here, and nobody covers the outside. The man is open. It is incomplete. They ran what's called a wheel route. The number one receiver on the outside runs in. The number two receiver runs an out and up, and it was wide open. Nice play design. They could not complete it. And so that will be a turnover on downs. So once again, the Nashua North Cougars stop the advancing Wolverines on the doorstep. Kudos to that defense. Great defensive effort by Nashua. $9:53 to go in this one. A 14-0 Windham Wolverine advantage. Cougars break the huddle, run up to the line. Tight end is right, split end is left. Power I formation. Quarterback rolls. Breaks one arm tackle. Breaks a second. Breaks a third. Nice gain there on first down. It was a good run. I think we have another injured player down on the ground. That was Rylan Clark, by the way, on that quarterback scramble. And he will pick up the necessary yardage for a first down. He's doing okay. And you can see the guardian caps that Coach Zabolis was talking about. If you go down, Steve, on the sideline, one of the players on a knee to the left. Oh, there's one right there. Carboni has one on. Some of the players have those guardian caps that they wear in games now and in practices, and they are legal to wear in games. And he's holding his arm. It's good to see that he's up and off on his own power. It's number 10, Cam Russell. He has a touchdown here today. So first down yardage on that carry by Rylan Clark. That play was not designed to go to the outside. Somehow it ended up over there, and no gain on the play. Second down and 10. They have lost a half a yard potentially. And that's sometimes you have to trust where the blocking is supposed to be. Everybody, kids, even at every level, want to bounce it outside. They want to bounce it outside, but if it's not where it's designed to go, and you don't have the speed, you've got to just trust that people will do their job. Doesn't always work out that way. Toss sweep. Nice block on the perimeter. Good tackle right there by number 12, Matthew Parati. Came up from his outside position. Made a good form tackle. That was number 19 on the carry. Jaden Medeiros for the Cougars. Play lost a couple yards. Third down, and we'll call it 2.5. Cougars break the huddle, run up to the line. They're going an unbalanced line look. And they go to the short side. Ball nearly fumbled on the handoff exchange. We have a face mask there. I don't know if they probably didn't see that from where they are. We have the benefit of seeing it on a screen in front of us. That'll set up a fourth down for the Cougars. Cougars break the huddle. Wing to the left, split end right. Quarterback total sweep. Breaks one tackle in a second, but can't break a third. As number 56 had good pursuit. Lucas Cutting was able to run down Hudson Blow. So that fourth down play will give the ball back to the Windham Wolverines. It'll be 1st and 10 Windham from the Nashua Cougar 24-yard line. Windham might get caught. They'll have to hustle, and they do. That's how you break a huddle. It's going to be close. Referee's arm is up. Got the 5-second count going. They get it off. And breaking into the secondary, reaching back, can't get him. That's going to be a touchdown for number 32, Liam Bach. Just too much team speed out there right now. This Windham Wolverine team extends their lead to 20-0. They'll line up for the 2-point conversion. Tight end is left. Slot to the right. Shotgun formation. Almost missed the handoff. And because of the mix-up in the timing, it allowed for big number 77 to get in there and thwart that effort. Nice job by Christopher Leakakis. So the score remains 20-0 Windham with 5:59 to go in this one. Lucas Cutting set to kick the ball off. Actually, make that number 58, Sullivan Powers. Sullivan puts his right foot into it, and again, it's a pooch kick, played nicely there by the up man. I believe that's a 0. That would be, that would be Yahir Pagan. So good job by Pagan. He fields it at the 49-yard line. Once again, the Cougars have great starting field position. On the Windham Jaguar side of the field, we'll see if they can't go forward here. Clock still locked up at 5:59.
Charge timeout, fast.
So Nashua will have to burn one of their timeouts. They were missing an offensive lineman on the field. That'll give us an opportunity to ask you a question, and a serious one at that. Are you looking to play sports in college? If the answer is yes, let the highlight guy help you get noticed and recruited. What does the highlight guy do? Well, we create highlight videos. We film sporting events, and we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. The highlight guy, you are the star, so let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. That's steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. And hey, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire, so contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email deb@thedowgroup.com. That is deb@thedowgroup.com. 1st and 10 Cougars from the 49. Quick hitter goes backwards. They ran into each other there. And that'll be a loss of a couple on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 12. A little mix up in the backfield on that one. So now the Cougars will set up shop on their own 49-yard line. As the clock continues to run, we are inside of 5:07. Quarterback, nice read, cut back against the grain, fighting, gets across the 50, back to the original line of scrimmage. There's a fumble on the play, and it is recovered by Windham. So great effort on the carry. They held him up long enough to strip the ball, and Windham will get possession. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines on their own 49-yard line. It's not for lack of effort. Sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way. It's been a monumental defensive effort by these Cougars here this afternoon. They've played in the minus space rather than the plus space for most of the game. So 1st and 10, Windham. They can essentially run this thing out here. Couple of first downs could seal the deal. Tight end is left, slot is right, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff, outside, right side. Nice tackle there. Coming up from the outside is number 41 for the Cougars. Laying the wood was Riker Ducharme. Loss of a yard on the play, 2nd down and 11. Handoff, left side. Nice job again defensively of players being where they're supposed to be. Ball came out, and it ended up in the hands of a Cougar. I think they're going to give it back to Windham. I don't know if his knees were down first, but when number 81, Connor Dowd, who carried that ball, came out of the pile, he didn't have the football. And it looked like it was good pad placement on the ball. But it'll bring up a 3rd down and 9, so a huge play here for the defense for the Cougars. Slots to the left. They'll run the speed sweep back to the right, 34, and he got north-south in a hurry. We got a penalty flag on the play. That one nearly hit one of the light stands. It was a good run off to the right side by Lawrenson, and he stuck his right foot in the ground and got vertical as quickly as he could, like almost like riding a wave on a surfboard. And then the flag came in from the backside. We'll see if that's a holding call against Windham, and they're marching back, so it appears that it might be. They're talking about it.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, number 41. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. 1st down.
Well, so we spoke too soon. It was unsportsmanlike conduct on the Cougars. And sometimes frustration sets in, and it has done just that. You take a penalty, and it's going to give the other team 15 yards, 15 more free yards tacked onto the play. We are exactly at 3 minutes to go here in the game. You can see the officials talking with both coaching staffs, so it had to be significant enough to warrant a conversation, as well it should, because it's a teachable moment as well. Oh, and that is a big chunk of yardage. That goes all the way down to the Cougar 21-yard line. And that is a tough one to have to swallow. They'll wind the clock. We'll head inside of 3 minutes. They haven't wound it yet. The official called for him to wind it. Still calling for him to wind it. His arm's going to fall off if he keeps making that motion. They haven't started the clock yet. Now they have. Around the right side. Oh, tough angle there. Number 1 showing some speed into the secondary in a hurry. Goes number 1, Ethan Baker. And he joins the scoring party. 6 points on the board for Windham. So 4 different players have scored touchdowns today for this Wolverine team. And Lawrenson also found the end zone on a 2-point conversion. So 5 players, different players, have gotten into the end zone today for the Wolverines. They'll go for the 2-point conversion here as the score balloons up to 26-0. There's that pass. Oh, he couldn't hold on to it. Was intended for number 15, Max Davis. And it was thrown behind him. He had to come back and work for it. He just couldn't hold on to it. His momentum was going right. The ball was going left. So we will head into the final 2:39 of this one. It is Windham, the Wolverines, up 26-0. That'll give us a chance to talk to you a little bit about the Nashua Cougars Board of Directors. Who are they? Well, they're a group of people who got together for one purpose. They wanted to create the best possible opportunities for every youth football player in North Nashua. What do? Well, they provide scholarships, transportation, and they go above and beyond on a daily basis for all of their student athletes. They are all one big Cougar family. So if you're interested in joining the Cougars Board of Directors, go to NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. By the way, the cheerleaders went out during halftime. They did an outstanding job. We didn't have the cameras rolling for that, but they put on a nice little routine here for both sides, the visitor sides and the home side of the field. So congratulations to the Cougar cheerleaders. They are fantastic. Here comes the kick. Another pooch kick. It did not go 10. It does not matter. It's going to be Nashua ball at the first touching spot. There it is. It's got to go 10, and it did not. And it doesn't matter anyway because they touched it at about, touched it about 6 yards. It's an illegal touching. That's the signal that the referee just gave. It'll be 1st and 10 Cougars. So it'll be Cougar ball, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 on the play. .144 now on the dial. That'll bring up a big 3rd down for the Cougars. Late flag comes in. It could be a face mask call. We'll have to check it, but 2nd consecutive carry there for Riker Ducharme. Yeah, face mask call is the penalty. They'll mark that ahead 15 yards, and it'll be a 1st down for the Cougars. And timeout Nashua. 41 seconds to go in this one, though. They obviously want to try to get on the board here. Drawing something up special. After this one, we have 2 more games remaining here this evening. One at 4 o'clock, and my guess is it'll start a little bit past 4 o'clock, and the last one at 6 o'clock. It'll be the 7th and 8th grade team. JV and then varsity. All right, same formation they've been using, so nothing tricky there. We'll see what they dial in. Tight end is left, slot is to the right. He's going to roll right. He's going to hit that A-gap. He cuts back against the grain. Nice little run there. That's a horse collar. Ball hits the ground. No call on the horse collar. I think Nashua may have come away with it. We'll check. It's Nashua ball, 1st down. Got to get on the line. They're going to move those sticks. They're going to start that clock. Clock is running. Got to get on the ball. Do they have 2 plays called? No, they did not. So they're not going to have a chance to run a final play. Unfortunately, they get it off. I don't know if they were set. At the buzzer, can he get in? No. So a lot of excitement and enthusiasm there, and Windham able to hold on that last defensive stand. And not for a lack of effort. They gave everything they had, did those Cougars. They came up just a bit short. They'll go down in defeat to the Windham Wolverines. The final score here from Stello Stadium, 26-0. We'll get the post-game handshake, displaying good sportsmanship on both sides. Nice to see. Good job by both teams. Really, in terms of the games we've seen today, the best defensive effort by a Nashua team today, and they actually started moving the ball there with a little sense of urgency towards the end of the game. So, at the conclusion of this handshake line, we'll take it into our post-game break, run some commercials, pay some bills, and say to you, we'll be back on the other side of things with our last two games of the evening here tonight. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy.